Just gotta make sure my blue Yeti's in shot. You know, if you get a blue Yeti and you don't even have it in the shot, then that's just a waste of money. I learned from all the greats that lighting is a very important part of your YouTube video making. Perfect! Actually, no, that really sucks. Hey guys, what's up? I'm John Butter, and this is my review corner. I'm gonna review a movie for you guys. I just saw Holmes and Watson, and I really want to talk about it. But before we go forward with this review, we have to go back to the year 2006. Yes, the year was 2006. Harrison Ford was in the White House, we just put a man on the moon, and a 13-year-old me went to go see Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, and I instantly fell in love with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly's chemistry. I mean, they just instantly clicked. And John C. Reilly wasn't really known as a comedy guy, but after this, people started going, John C. Reilly? Funny man. Cut to 2 years later, I was in the theater yet again seeing Step Brothers. Now I know what you're thinking, John, you're only 15 then, you couldn't have been in the theater. Well, you know what, joke's on you, because I saw it with my siblings and they were both over 17, so it was legal. Don't call the cops on me. I would say that Step Brothers was even funnier than Talladega Nights, and it was at that moment that it was cemented. Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly are an amazing comedy duo that rivals the likes of, say, Drake and Josh. And then, well, not a lot, really. They weren't in a lot of movies together after that. I mean, I guess they were together in Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie. But that didn't really count. They were only in like 2 scenes together. And then they were in Anchorman 2, but, you know, John C. Reilly's role was really more of an uncredited cameo. But then, not only was it announced that they would reunite for another movie, they would also be taking on the classic public domain characters of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. John Watson. And the result? A bunch of horseshit. Look, I didn't go into this movie wanting to hate it. I went into this movie wanting to really, really like it because I think Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly are usually really funny together. And there were times when I tried to make myself laugh, like at things that were, you know, a little amusing, a little funny, but it just came out forced, you know? You can't really force yourself to laugh in these situations. You're lying to yourself. And that's what I was doing. I was lying to myself. Since 2008, Ferrell and Reilly, they sort of split off into different paths. You know, Will Ferrell doing, you know, mostly his usual comedy stuff, and John C. Reilly doing, like, his usual mix of comedy and drama, with the occasional voiceover role. And then, when they met, when they reunited, it just didn't have the same magic, you know? It'd be like if I was trying to do improv with my old high school drama club. We wouldn't click as well. Shout out to my old high school drama club. And they built up the reunion so much. In the official trailer, they put in "the boys are back in town" just to amp you up. Like, yeah, these boys are back. 90% of the jokes in this movie are just them inventing things that are gonna be invented in the future, but they call it different things. Like, you can see it in the trailer where it's like, let's take a self-photograph. And they hold up a big old-timey camera and they make a duck face, but they call it a platypus face. Get it? They invented the selfie. Hashtag selfie. It's not really so much wink wink nudge nudge comedy as it is nail you over the head with a chair comedy. It's like you have to be actively not paying attention to the movie to not understand the joke comedy. That's what kind of comedy it is. And I would forgive that if it wasn't all just so not funny. I don't know. The rest of the movie is just like blah, you know, the plot, not really much of a plot, not really much of a mystery element either. I just want to keep talking about Farrell and Riley because really it all boils down to their performances and their chemistry because it really just wasn't there. And it's sad to see that, you know? They used to be this amazing duo that rivaled comedy titans like Keenan and Kel. And now they're doing shit like this. Maybe it's the fact that they went in different paths after 2008. Maybe it's the fact that they didn't have Adam McKay's script or Adam McKay's direction. Maybe it's the fact that they're trying to play Holmes and Watson as both brilliant and stupid at the same time, which doesn't really work out. But what I saw in the theater was just the crumpled remains of something that I once truly loved as a teenager, and that just breaks my heart. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I went in with too high expectations and I just wanted them to be really funny just for the sake of nostalgia. I don't know. Who's to say? Anyway, I give this movie a 1 out of 10. Get wrecked. I can't believe that Sherlock Gnomes was a better Sherlock movie of this year. Waka waka! Get out of my house.